Today we'll talk about the magic of pre and probiotics to heal and promote a healthy gut. Please welcome Melanie Ajanwachuku and Candace Sanchez.
Hello. We hope that you've been following our series for the health of it, and if you have, welcome back, and if not, welcome now. But please go back to the beginning of the series and catch up, as we believe it will be well worth your time. We've chosen topics of discussion based on expressed interest in nutrition and lifestyle and how they help us best cope during this era of the COVID-19. We, along with our donors, are committed to supporting your best outcome during this period and beyond. It's so nice to be here today with you, Candace. We are going to talk about probiotics and prebiotics and how they best contribute to our overall health. I understand that you have some questions, and I'm sure the audience does too, so we hope to answer them today. And so, for the health of it, let's get to them.
Thank you for having me, Melanie. Yes, I've been hearing a lot about probiotics and prebiotics, and what I want to know are what are probiotics and prebiotics, and what is the difference? Also, how does our body both benefit from probiotics and prebiotics?
Absolutely. So probiotics are foods with bacteria ingredients in them. And they contribute to our health and our well-being. They contribute to our digestion and absorption of nutrients. They contribute to weight management, to boosting our immune system, and also to help protect us against disease. And so they're pretty important in our diet. What we eat does truly affect the microbiome. So that is the trillions of bacteria that are in our digestive tract. So it makes sense to consume things, when we eat them, they increase in numbers, and it makes sense to consume things that increase the beneficial bacteria, because additionally they line our GI tract and they act as a barrier against bad bacteria and viruses from getting internally. Now the prebiotics are the foodstuffs, so the non-digestible foodstuffs that actually feed the probiotics. They go in, we consume them, they go through our stomach without being altered, they go through the small bowel and they're not absorbed, and they go down to the large bowel where they are used by those good bacteria to selectively enhance their wellness quotient, their ability to help us be healthier. So by all means, we want to work with them in tandem, we want to consume both of them and work towards our best health.
That's awesome. Seems like they're great for your overall human health and well-being. So what foods are rich in probiotics and prebiotics?
Absolutely. So the probiotic foods are the fermented foods. So foods with live culture in them. So things like yogurt and kefir and tempeh and kimchi, even the aged cheeses and pickles and sauerkraut, all of those fit into that bill. And then the prebiotic foods are the ones, again, that feed them. And so things like dandelion greens and onions and garlic and asparagus and Jerusalem artichoke are all fit in there. There's certainly many foods, but they all fit in there. And we can even find foods. The kombucha is a fermented tea. And we can find probiotics added to things like protein drinks and protein shakes and fruit juices.
Well, that's awesome. It's actually in a lot of food items that you just listed that I eat.
Good.
But what about, for people that maybe don't really consume those food items, what about probiotic and prebiotic supplements?
A very good question, and certainly something that people are turning to in greater numbers today. And usually individuals that don't tolerate or prefer the probiotic foods. And the challenge is that they are supplements, they're not regulated by the FDA. So that means we don't have assuredness about their quantity or their quality or their effectiveness. It is a good idea to pick a product that has a USP symbol on it. That's giving you an assurance that there is a level of efficacy, of effectiveness in it. And then to be mindful. So we don't have conclusive evidence that they contribute to our health and well-being, but certainly individuals that have chronic stresses, chronic illnesses, have some bowel issues, and have chronically used antibiotics can benefit from them. So being thoughtful, and being careful, and even getting some guidance from your primary care provider and or your dietitian in the use of them is really wise. Okay, so in review, Candace, we know that adding pre and probiotic foods to our diet certainly can enhance our health and our well-being, our weight management, our ability to control chronic diseases, improve our mood and our immune system. So we want to really look mostly to getting these products in our foods, because individuals that may be at the effect of autoimmune diseases or other GI tract or even immunocompromised have to be a little bit careful. So we don't want to rush out and push the use of supplements, but getting good guidance with it certainly makes it could make it an appropriate choice. So I hope I've answered your questions.
Absolutely.
Excellent. So as we say, eat well, be well, stay safe for the health of it.
Thank you.
Thank you.